What is it? Febreteen? Is that right? Hey, what's up? I'm Bea Miller, and you're watching Febreteen. Is that right? Oh my God. I don't know. Probably something about how stupid I am. Just like, it would be like, don't go through that door or something. And you're like watching a scary movie and people are gonna open a door and you're like, no, that's a bad idea. My whole movie would be about that. Don't do that, it's a bad idea. Not as I'm doing them, but sometimes I look back and I'm like, ooh, that was not a good hairstyle. At one point I had short blue hair, but I had extensions that were blonde underneath and it just looked horrible. And at the time I think I thought it was really cool and edgy. But no, I always get bored of my reflection if I don't make any changes. So I'm changing my hair all the time, obviously. And in the moment I never regret it. But sometimes when I look back, I'm like, ooh, that was not cute. I don't think anything was going through my mind. I think I was just so that I didn't even know how to feel about that when it was happening. Definitely I look back on that as probably top 3 craziest things that have ever happened in my entire life. Because, I grew up listening to Demi Lovato, and be on stage singing with her and have her singing my song that I wrote was just the craziest thing that's ever happened. It was so cool. To erase a song that I had written, honestly, I would probably erase almost every single song on my first album because I was 15 when that came out, and I didn't write those songs because I was so young that I don't think anyone thought I could actually write songs, because I'd never really tried before, but I wanted to, but I wasn't allowed, and we just put out all these songs that now I listen back and my voice sounds so weird because I'm so young, and it's just ugh. Oh God, I don't even really have any famous friends. I wish that I had a more exciting answer to that. I feel like the only famous person I've ever hung out with probably is Demi Lovato. So I guess I would bring her, but I don't know if she would come. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I actually think that I was supposed to come there this year. I was supposed to go to quite a lot of international places this year and do some performances and festivals and whatnot. But of course, that didn't end up happening because of the pandemic. So I'm sure that if I was going to come there this year, that I will come whenever it's safe for me to do that. And I am sorry that I haven't been there so far. I've been actually pestering my team to do that for years, but it's just never really made sense because I hadn't even done a tour in the US until last year. So, but now that I've done that, once it's safe to do international shows and travel around more in that sense, I definitely will. And to all my Brazilian fans, thank you guys so much for supporting me all this time without even ever being able to see me live. I'm so sorry about that. I will come and sing for you whenever I can. And I'm very excited to come there because I know that a lot of you have been asking me to for years, and I know it's very beautiful in Brazil, and I've never been, and I'm very excited. So thank you all.